to wear black turbans and also announced that Islamic courts cannot try the terrorist militants.
निज़ाम अदल का दावा भर रहे हैं कि इस्लाम का ये हमारे मशाइख इज़ाम को कब्रों में से निकाल कर दरख्त पर लटकाना, क्या ये इस्लाम? क्या मदारिस और हमारे मज़ारात को बम से उड़ाना, क्या ये इस्लाम का हिस्सा? मालूम हुआ कि ये इस्लाम नहीं है और हम मुसलमान हैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
The militants, instead of laying their arms down, accelerated their bloodshed, kidnappings and took over Bunair as well.
हम लोग उधर से जब सुबह सवेरे अपनी ड्यूटी के लिए जा रहा था कि रास्ते में सोराब खान चौक में एक मुर्दा पड़ा था जिसका सर कटा हुआ था। दूसरे चौक पे जब पहुंचा तो उधर भी दूसरा बंदा भी पड़ा था, उसका सर कटा हुआ था और दोनों नाकों पे 10-10 का नोट रखा हुआ था। उसके बाद जब दूसरे दिन हम ड्यूटी के लिए जा रहा था तो उधर दूसरा बंदा उसका सर काटा हुआ था और उल्टा लटकाया था उसको।
Sufi Muhammad also set 23rd April as the deadline for the government to appoint the qazis.
इस्लाम पे अमल करने के लिए कोई मना नहीं है। इस्लाम मांगना ये एक जाली सवाल है।
When the provincial government sought more time, the militants responded with an attack on Shangla, and Sufi Muhammad also suspended all deals with the government at the pretext of army's limited action in response to militant advances. Later on, the provincial government appointed qazis, which was rejected by Sufi Muhammad.
हमने शरी निज़ाम अदल का ऐलान किया, इन्होंने बुनीर को कब्जा किया। हमने काजी कोर्ट्स का ऐलान किया तो ये मजीद फैल गए। हमने यहाँ तक कहा कि हम दारुल कज़ा और दारुल कज़ा के काजी मुकर्रर करना चाहिए। इन्होंने ऐलान कहा है कि असलहा हमारा जेवर है। हम तो सब कुछ इसलिए कर रहे थे कि असलहा रख दे, लिहाजा ये शरी निज़ाम अदल नहीं चाहते थे, ये शरीयत नहीं चाहते थे, ये मासूम लोगों के दिलों को जीतने के लिए ये बहाने बना रहे थे। इन दहशतगर्दों का एक ही नजरिया है और ये वर्ल्ड माफिया है।
The security forces had continued their counter-terrorist activities with the utmost care because they had been informed that the militants have taken 2,000 innocent civilians hostage who were being used as human shield. The militants continued to openly abduct people for ransom, burn and destroy schools and government buildings. Fazlullah's threats indicated militants' intent of advancing towards other cities of Pakistan as well. Indian and European media had started an onslaught about the vulnerability of Pakistan's nuclear assets and the danger to Islamabad. This further encouraged the terrorists. By now, the militants had totally exposed themselves in front of people, politicians and the army, and the demand for a decisive action against the terrorists had become a unanimous call throughout the country. Finally, on 7th May 2009, the Prime Minister had to order the army to take punitive action against the miscreants to ensure writ of the government in this area.
In order to restore honor and dignity of our homeland and to protect our people, the armed forces have been called to eliminate the militants and terrorists.
The army immediately launched Operation Rahe-Rast in the area. But before the operation started, people were given time to vacate the troubled area so that the collateral damage is avoided. Swat and the other areas were virtually empty before the operation began. Following the Prime Minister's orders, the long-awaited operation was started by the forces.
जिन लोगों ने हमारे माओं के सरों के दुपट्टे छीने, जिन लोगों ने हमारी बहनों के सरों के दुपट्टे छीने, जिन लोगों ने हमारी बेटियों के सरों के दुपट्टे छीने, खुदा इनको कभी माफ नहीं करेगा, न ये कौम माफ करेगी, न तारीख माफ करेगी।
With full intensity and seriousness, without leaving any doubts about its commitment of taking the insurgency to task and finish it for good.
you're dealing with people that are trained in guerrilla warfare. वो ऐसा नहीं कि सामने आके जंग करेंगे, मारो चले जाओ, ये लगा रहेगा।
The army began its operation by flushing the insurgents out of the settled areas of Mingora. After a hard-fought battle in the streets and alleys, city's important places, squares and landmarks were taken in control. By 30th May, Mingora city had been recovered from the militants, and over 1,200 militants had been killed.
हम आज भी इन सिक्योरिटी एजेंसियों को ये याद दहानी करते कि हमें एतमाद भी है, हम आपका साथ भी दे रहे हैं, हम ऑन भी कर रहे हैं।
हम आर्मी के साथ शाना बजाना कर लड़ेंगे उसके साथ, और दहशतगर्द जो है वो जड़ से उखाड़ कर फेंक देंगे।
हमारे पास इसके अलावा और कोई चारा ही नहीं है कि हम हमारी जितनी भी कुव्वत है उसके ज़रिए हम उसे ख़त्म करें।
और अभी भी इनका खतरा कम नहीं है, लेकिन हम हमारी फौज, पुलिस, आवाम अब मुकम्मल तैयार हो गए।
Later, Malam Jabba and Kamar Bazar were also freed from the insurgents. In trying to rid the country from the miscreants, several officers and soldiers sacrificed their lives. From the heroes of Loisam and Shamozai's brave hearts, there are endless tales of heroism. If one looks at their gallantry, then all around one would find heroes like Major Abid, who had laid his life while serving his under commands.
आबिद जो है गतिशी हर वक्त जिंदगी की दुआ करती है, जिंदगी की दुआ करती। मौत तो बरहक है, मौत तो आनी है, तो इज्जत के लिए दुआ क्यों नहीं करती आप? दुआ के करके अल्लाह इज्जत से लेके जाए।
Then Captain Bilal embraced Shahadat while capturing the Ghazan-Usr top in Piochar. During the Operation Rahe-Rast, a large number of army officers and Jawans laid their lives to make their countrymen's future safe.
आप मोर्चों पे मर रहे हैं तो हम अपने घरों में मर रहे हैं, हम असम्बलियों में मर रहे हैं, हम सड़कों पे मर रहे हैं। कौम हर रोज़ जो है खुदकश धमाकों में मर रही है। लिहाजा हमारी और आपकी मंज़िल मकसूद एक है, इसको मज़ीद मुअस्सर बनाया जाए और इन सरकर्दा रहनुमाओं को निशाना बनाया जाए।
सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस ने स्वात से एक ऐसे अस्करियत पसंद को गिरफ्तार कर लिया है जिसने 8 अफराद को ज़िबा करने का इंकशाफ किया है। मुलजिम ने कहा है कि उसके साथ ही स्कूल जाने वाली लड़कियों को अगवा करके तालिबान के हवाले करते थे।
Islam doesn't allow mutilating carcasses. Even the non-Muslim nations during wars would always show respect for their enemies' dead bodies. But here, these flag bearers of Islam mutilated and humiliated the corpses of their own Muslim brothers. The operation basically finished on 7th July. About 1,600 militants were killed, while 158 soldiers and officers were martyred and 548 injured.
They have to leave the soil. There is no other option for these people as far as the Pakistan is concerned.
हम ये जिहाद कर रहे हैं तो ये इंसानियत के लिए कर रहे हैं, इस्लाम के लिए कर रहे हैं, कौम के लिए कर रहे हैं, सारी दुनिया के लिए कर रहे हैं। अगर दुनिया अपनी बका चाहती है, इंसानियत अपनी बका चाहती है और पाकिस्तान की कोई बका चाहता है और पुख्तूनों की कोई बका चाहता है तो वो हमारे हाथ मजबूत करेंगे और इंशाल्लाह हमारे इरादे पुख्ते हैं, न झुकने वाले हैं, न डरने वाले हैं, न पीछे हटने वाले हैं।
There will be no safe haven for the miscreants and enemies of faith and religion to hide in the valley of Swat in its streets, alleys and houses. People have already expressed this resolve practically by organizing volunteer groups and lashkars.
इसके साथ इसलिए लड़ता है कि इधर ये आया हमारा नुकसान हुए, हमारा साथ ये लड़ता है, धमाके करते हैं मस्जिद में, मुसलमान नहीं है।
The most important issue now is the safe and timely return of the IDPs. During Swat tragedy, millions of displaced persons took refuge in the camps. A careful estimate suggests that at least 3 million people left their homes. However, majority of them preferred to shift with their relatives in other cities. Hundreds of them were compelled to leave their crippled loved ones back. Many lost their innocent kids, and a large number of kids lost their parents.
5 महीने 27 तारीख पे हमारा बच्चा घर से निकल गया। मुझे इल्म नहीं है कहाँ मर गया, जिंदा है, क्या है क्या।
Some of them were too young to even understand the intensity of this tragedy. Most of the IDPs were mainly accommodated by the camps in Peshawar, Mardan, Charseda, Swabib, Bannu, Malakand, Bajor and Momand. Whatever concerned and kind-hearted countrymen from all over Pakistan did for their Swati brethren is a different story. After Operation Rahe-Rast, the Operation Subh-e-Naw was launched, during which the IDPs are returning back to their permanent places. On return, the displaced families were being provided with monetary help, ration and the transportation, and the armed forces have vowed to support the dislocated people in all regards. Today, the army has cleared almost 90% of Swat from the miscreants. Their second and third line leadership has been totally eliminated, but this victory doesn't belong to the forces only. The determined and brave locals of Swat and Malakand equally deserve the credit.
Der da aman khalako, der da bag khalako, چې په دې بېځایۍ کې او په دې بدحالۍ کې خراب نه شي. زموږ دغه امید دی او د خدای نه دا سوال کوو او تمه لرو چې بیا به سوات یو ځل هغه سوات شي چې تاسو پکې بیا راځئ.
It would not have been possible without their fullest cooperation to maintain peace in the valley. The life is coming back to Swat. Slowly but surely, the markets are also opening. The children are happy that their schools are reopening.
Swat is heaven on earth. It is like a child. It gets hurt, but it heals very soon. So I'm hopeful if the operation is successful, I'm dead sure that birds will sing and spring will come.
It's genuinely expected that a tourist life would also be revived. No doubt that it can take longer than expected to rehabilitate about 3 million IDPs. However, to make this dream come true, we all will have to play our parts very honestly and dedicatedly. We have to make Swat a heaven on earth. Let the blue waters of Swat to flow, and let the people of Swat invite its lovers again.